But I want to go back to Dr. Tiffany for a second to ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys are just nice. That's it. They're nice guys. Is that enough?
No, absolutely not. And then, I think that being nice is one thing, but you have to ask yourself, why is that all? Why is that enough? And what does nice look like? What does nice look like? Why is it that a person being nice to you is all that? And if that's all, if that's the only value that you have, then okay. If that's all I need is I just need someone to be nice to me, then what that tells me is that that's what I've been missing. That's what that person has been missing. And I just need someone to be nice to me. And what that means is that you can not work, you can sponge off of me, you can, I don't know what being nice means, that's going to be, you have to define being nice, but for me, just being the nice guy is absolutely not enough. My values for me personally run a whole lot deeper than that. I think though that when we don't know what those values are, we can't make decisions from those value bases. So it's like we're just out here making decisions out of nowhere. Now you can be nice, and if you get, like Keith is saying, you can be the nice guy and then you get ran over. Well, what that tells me is that you're choosing someone who is not compatible with your niceness. There's something else going on here. It's not just, well, I'm nice and I'm going to get ran over. What that tells me is that there's a lack of boundaries here. You can be nice and still have some boundaries. When you don't have good boundaries is what gets you ran over, not being nice. So I can be nice and still say, this is not what I'm going to accept. This is the invisible line that I'm going to teach you how to treat me. And if you cross this line, I'm not going to draw my line in the sand and then you cross it. And then I draw another line and let you cross it again. There comes a point where I get to say no, and I can still be nice. Yeah. So, but to answer your question, is being nice enough? No, I can be friends with you, but just to be dating you and prepare a long-term relationship with you just because you're nice, absolutely not.
Okay. Someone once said that no is a complete sentence.
It is, period.
So there is nothing wrong with that at all. But Dre, let me get a guy's perspective on this. Let me get you in the mix, since you're kind of in the middle. You're like the meat in a woman's sandwich.
But no, seriously, just to piggyback from what Dr. Tiffany was saying, it reminds me of those commercials for medication. It's like, try nice. Side effects include stuff like that. But he's nice though. But I like that. I mean, for me, just probably because I've done my own valley, Dr. Tiffany. So, I'm on my second marriage.
Yeah.
So, the first marriage obviously didn't work out. And I think when you brought up being nice, you're definitely right. Nice is not always, that's not it. Yeah. It's good, but you need more additives and preservatives to go with the nice.
Right.
So, but as far as like what was the question again? I mean,
it's nice enough. You said it's nice enough.
Well, nice is not enough, because if you're in this for the long haul, if you're in this for long-term relationship / marriage, I can be nice, but how am I at conflict resolution? I can be nice, but how's my temper? I can be nice, but am I a narcissist? I can be nice, am I a sociopath? So Ted Bundy was nice.
Yes, absolutely. And he was an absolute sociopath. He was a narcissist.
Right. So yeah, it's not enough. I mean, I would venture to say anybody who's looking to get into a long-term relationship, please know that nice is one thing, but it's important to be nice, but it's also good to have some other qualities to go with that.
Yeah. Yeah. You need more to your sandwich. Like he used you as a human sandwich. Right. You want more on your sandwich than just meat and bread, right? You want a little mayonnaise, a little mustard, maybe a pickle. You want a little more than that. So nice.
Who's on?
And I'll use a personal experience when I talk about in Lessons in the Valley. I did that where somebody was nice to me. It's like, oh my God, he's so nice to me. Oh yes, let's be together. And then you find out that this person is a complete narcissist when you use, and I understand that the term narcissist is being thrown around all over social media and all in the You know, it's being thrown around like everywhere. But you know, I really believe that there are people out here, and narcissism is on a spectrum. So you can have narcissistic traits and not have the full diagnosis. But when you do things like when you just jump into relationships because somebody's nice to you, you miss all the red flags. And then later on, you're sitting here like, but wait a minute. He was so nice in the beginning. You know, in the beginning, during the love bombing phase and the idealization phase, they're so kind and sweet. But when that mask starts to fall, you realize it wasn't real. So that's why it's really important to not just go on niceness. Because when niceness goes away, then what do you have left?